Okay, our next song is by a Japanese band who actually managed to break out of Japan, but I think mainly because of the fact they had a very bizarre take on the metal genre, with many of their songs being less than 30 seconds long.
Oh shit!
This is probably one of their few songs to actually register in with a normal track length and a normal melody. But anyway, this is meltbanana. So feel free to jump in and listen to this song.
You know what? Meltbanana, it's so strange that they got popular, considering, because there was a big venue in Brighton which was open for a very, very long time. And then when they closed, I think Meltbanana was one of the last gigs they had, because for years after it closed, they still had the Meltbanana poster up for like 10 years after this place closed down, before it was knocked down. Yeah.
Brilliant. Wish I'd stolen one now. Alright, jump in when you're ready.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Good so far. Nice build up. Yep. Okay, they're building it up even more. Good. But you know, because it's Meltbanana, you know it's going to go fucking right off it. Good so far, yeah. Tame for them. I think what we're going to have to do is put the lyrics on screen. I've got a feeling these are English lyrics. You're going to have to subtitle this song, I reckon. I really hope that the inlay card had the lyrics in it. Was John Peel alright when he put these guys on the radio? Was he having an off day? He either had too little or too much of whatever medication his doctor gave him that week, I think. Okay, listeners, I think you would like to enjoy a little bit of this. It's from Japan and it's called Meltbanana. And then... John, is that music on at double speed? No, it is not. It's like... Him sitting there with his big grey beard, just like, there's nothing wrong with this at all. Just like that, it's over. Wow. Ooh, what a rush.
Wow. So, Meltbanana, that was one of their more tamer, saner, radio-friendly songs.
Yes, actually, yes, yeah. Believe it or not, that actually is, yeah.
you could hear a melody in that, which basically sets it into
almost exactly what I was just about to say. That it has a melody, and that's the most surprising thing about that song.
Like, Meltbanana are basically just a blast of constant energy and like unpredictable changes. I mean, I've got to admit, I do understand why a lot of people don't like them, but I just love the fact that it's such high energy stuff. I've seen them live 3 times, and yeah, it's always fun.
I've got a feeling that they were most definitely a contemporary of early Mindless Self-Indulgence, because Mindless Self-Indulgence
yes, very much.
Yeah, they have now. I was curious because Mindless Self-Indulgence had some really big hits and really good songs. So I thought, well, I wonder what I'm missing out on, because if these songs like, Shut You Up and Clarissa, if they're this good, what am I missing out on? The other songs on the album must be brilliant. And then I gave them a listen, and I'm like, this is some edgelord shit. This is some ridiculous try-hard shit. And it made me think, because, of course, the lead singer is in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, because James Gunn likes them so much. Yeah, and I think he did some music for the first one. Like him and James Gunn are like all buddy buddies, they're friends. And listening to their their music and then looking back at what a fucking like edgelord James Gunn was. And I can see why he likes this kind of thing, and it really opened my eyes listening to their other songs that came out around at the same time as their hits. And it kind of reminds me of this, but this is better because it's not puerile.
Yeah, I think that like this, whereas Mindless Self-Indulgence were trying to like sort of push a almost like a narrative. This is like what we're doing. This is why we're crazy. meltbanana is kind of like the name suggests. It's just they are just look. We like being crazy. We like doing crazy. Crazy is what we do. Come here for crazy. If you don't like crazy, don't come here at all.
Yeah.
They got this really complicated like automation machine which lights up all different colors, and the singer just runs around the stage with it, hitting like the drum programming to make the drum bits happen. So there's no drummer anymore, and she does it perfectly, and it's so mental, and yet it works fantastically. But the thing about meltbanana is it's like progressive jazz. It's like if someone made a mistake, would you really know?
No, exactly.
Are you really going to be the person who goes, interesting, meltbanana didn't play the snare on the right beat in that song. I wonder. You know, it's like that's not something anyone has ever said. So more power to them. I've got to admit, as far as I'm concerned, they are one of the most. I think they're one of the most bright lights in the music industry.
That's an approval, I reckon.